Gather my people to my home. We at the Greek Orthodox Church of the Holy Resurrection are constantly looking for ways to fulfill this mission within our community on the North Shore of Long Island. Our community was born in 1976 in nearby Glen Cove, when a number of dedicated Orthodox Christians saw a need for a place of worship on the North Shore. His Eminence Archbishop Iakovos endorsed the idea and set Father Emmanuel Gracias as our leader. Our parish grew thanks to the tireless efforts of Father Manny and our charter members, scouring the phone book for Greek names, visiting countless homes, and welcoming our neighbors to our home for services and for celebrations such as our annual Greek Village Festival and our Name Day celebration and lamb roast. But we knew all along we needed a permanent home. It was a major effort finding just the right property on which to build. A multi-million-dollar church facility did not seem to be within the reach of such a small community, but our faith and Father Manny's constant encouragement inspired miracles.
To start a whole new parish with nothing, far more challenging than going into a preset parish. And he loved challenges.
While our community was small, we had the enthusiasm of 1 million. The same dedication that had seen our parish grow from a dozen to 200 families would be needed to see us through our next phase of growth.
Everybody had made a commitment. Everybody had a job to do, and they did it very, very well. But again, it was a lot of planning, and more than anything else, it was the support of every parishioner. I think we're successful because we have everybody behind us.
We broke ground in May of 2003 with a huge task ahead of us. 2 years later, almost to the day, His Eminence celebrated our first liturgy in Brookville. Little did we know that the man standing at the side of His Eminence that day, Deacon John Vlachos, would soon become our leader.
Continuing with Father Manny's work, a highlight would be ultimately to continue doing God's work here on the North Shore, being a parish that's a beacon of light, a beacon of goodness, a beacon of joy in a world where people are thirsting for that. And we are called ultimately to be this light, to be this source of joy for so many people.
Our new facility quickly attracted new visitors and stewards, with membership rising to 300 families in our first year. However, we had much to do.
Our second year here, we instituted what we call the Parish Leadership Conference. We created the forum inviting all of the leadership and potential leadership of the parish to spend a day brainstorming, coming up with ideas around how to increase membership, unfortunately the obligatory how to increase finances, what to do for our youth.
Our kids have amazed us with their efforts in the annual St. John Chrysostom Oratorical Festival. This year alone, we had 30 youth deliver inspiring speeches, and we're excited that 3 of our kids were among the 4 representatives from Long Island to the Archdiocesan District Finals. Our Philoptochos spearheads service projects for our neighbors while supporting the philanthropic ministries of the Archdiocese.
Our parish from day one never had a due system. From day one we said we're going to be a fair share based parish, which meant each family will give what they can.
Our stewardship effort is a joint undertaking of our Fair Share and membership communities under the guidance of Father John and the Executive Committee.
And we are trying to come up with ideas to therefore how to further our stewardship effort, because as much as people give and people are very generous, we always need more for the demands of the church.
Father John's sermons have inspired so many of our parishioners that we began making them available on our website and as podcasts in June of 2008.
Looking back over the 1 year that I've been here, there are so many highlights to really focus on. But ultimately, the one highlight has been coming into a community, coming into a parish and a family in which there's just wonderful love coming from everyone. It seems like everyone is here for the right reason, to come and to worship God and to be together, to glorify His name and to do His will.
We continue to welcome visitors and hope that they will find the same warmth, friendship, and spirituality at our parish that caused so many of us to gather at this home of our Lord.